Hey YouTube, it is currently June 20th, about to turn 10 o'clock. It's a little late, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys. Let's try to one-take Jake this video so I can get it out ASAP. So let's get right into the deals. So starting off with this Swell Bottle. Everyone's got to stay hydrated while they're working out. So this is a solid deal. The only downside is it looks like it's going to take a while to ship to you. So maybe not until July, maybe even August, but if you're a Swell fan, pick up one of these bottles. Looks like you can get black or teak wood. Okay, this is a killer deal on these straps. It says $12.99, but if you apply this 20% off coupon and you use the code DMStraps at checkout, you're able to get these for $3.89, which is killer for these. They are a little long at 24 inches, so 2 feet, but I recommend just getting these, cutting it off to where it's comfortable for you, and then just taking a lighter to the end to just seal the seams. So I'd rather have them be longer than shorter at least. So solid deal at about $4. And it looks like you can get a lot of colors, and even American, since 4th of July is coming up. But yeah, I got a lot of color options and $4. We got some bench press power resistant bands, also known as slingshots. So it looks like you can get, okay, the super strong one, the over 300-pound one is $14, but you can get the medium tension 140 to 200 for $9.50, and then the 200 to 300-pound tension for $10. So pretty good. I think these normally go for about like $20. Yeah. So $10 for this is a pretty good deal. Here we have a Yes for All Kettlebell Grip. It looks like there's a flash deal right now, so 74% claimed at $23, which is a solid deal. And it ends in 5 hours, so hopefully you guys get this in time. If not, it looks like the red one is $1.26 more. So even if you miss that, you can still pay $1 more and get the red one. All right, these are pull-down attachments for a cable machine for only $5. I'm actually not a fan of this one because kind of how the handle is situated. I kind of like just the soft padding. So at $5, this is okay if you're fine with that kind of handle system on the strap. Otherwise, you get something like this. It's soft padded, so it's a lot easier to do your lat pull downs or push downs or any kind of tricep exercise. And this one's adjustable. So looks like this tan one is $9. Other colors are going to be more. But another option is this one. It looks pretty similar. Adjustable tricep rope strap for $9. So the same price if you want a black one instead. These are Yes for All neutral paddle grips. So these are going to be like similar to mag grips, except a lot more adjustable because they have this ball joint. So your wrist can turn a lot more, so it might be more comfortable for a lot of people. $27 down from $40, so pretty solid deal on that if you're interested in this. We got some knee sleeves. They got medium, large, and extra large, all for $10, so a solid deal on that. Usually these knee sleeves can go up to $20, $30, $40. These are probably not going to be as good as those quality knee sleeves. These are 7mm, so maybe not the thickest, but not bad for some cheap knee sleeves. All right, any anime or weebs out there? We got some anime-themed lever belts. A lot of these are actually pretty cool. I like the Dragon Ball one. The cheapest one I found was the Attack on Titan Medium. So this one's going to be $50 plus 5% off plus $5 shipping. So about $50 for this one, which is the Attack on Titan one. You'll have to check around. A lot of these are $60, $70, $80, but even at that price, it's pretty good for these customized lever belts. A lot of these lever belts can go up to like $100, $150 for being custom and having custom art on them. So just check around, see what size fits you, and see what anime designs they have for your size. And going off more anime weightlifting accessories. So great video for any weebs out there. Going to be $11.52 for these straps with Baki on them. So if you're a fan of that, this might be for you. A little expensive, but I just thought it was cool since we had some other anime stuff. Some cheaper deadlift shoes. So these aren't really a known brand, but if you just want some cheaper deadlifting shoes, or you could squat in these also, they look pretty solid. You have to look around at the different colors and sizes to see which ones would fit you, but it looks like a lot of these sizes are $35, which is pretty solid. Here is a dip belt, $2 off, so it's going to be about $15. Pretty good deal if you're looking for a dip belt. Normally these go for upwards of $20, $30, so not bad if you just want a cheaper dip belt. I like using these for weighted pull-ups or weighted dips, so great for both of those. I used to just use a dumbbell and kind of hold them between my legs, but this just makes it way easier. Let's move on to some decorations. I'm a big fan of decorating your home gym. I guess this isn't really a decoration because this is more like an office toy, but I thought it was pretty cool at $5 just to put your pens on and keep it on your office desk. These usually go for like $10, so just a cheaper version. All right, there's only 2 of these, so the first 2 of you who like this, you better pick this up fast because there's only 2 left. If you want to decorate your home gym with this weightlifting drive sign, it's actually 16 by 4 inches, so actually a pretty good size for the sign. Pretty standard sign, actually. Only 2 left, so pick it up if you're interested. We got a Don't Quit neon gym sign. So just something else to decorate your home gym. I think customizing your home gym is great. It just makes it a lot cooler and more inviting for other people and yourself. So Don't Quit neon gym sign, $20 down from $30. Not bad. We got some gym organizers. This one's only $10. Usually these go for like $20, but you can use these to hang your straps, cable attachments, or any bands you have. So just a good way to organize your home gym, get stuff off the ground. And when you get stuff off the ground, it just makes your gym feel larger and you have more room to do exercises. Okay, we got a preacher curl pad, $36. This might seem like a lot, but a lot of these preacher curl pads are like $60, $70, $80. So for $35, this is actually pretty solid. I think of like a week ago, there was like 15, 20 of these in stock. So these are selling out pretty quickly because that's a really good price on this preacher curl pad. So only 3 left now. I would pick that up. These are great if you just have a smaller home gym and you can't fit like a whole preacher curl machine in your home gym. You can just keep this pad on the side and then you can use it with your bench to do preacher curls. Great option for anyone with a smaller home gym. We got some leather straps. So normally you're going to get straps like these. These are like the cheapest straps you can get. These are $5.50, so not a bad deal on these. But if you want something more high quality, I would pick up these PU leather ones. You can see they're leather inside and have this soft like velour on the outside, and then also has blue and purple, so different colors also. So just a higher quality leather ankle strap if you want something a bit better than the cheaper ones. And then these are the cheaper ones you can get if you just want the absolute cheapest. These are going to be fine. These are going to work, just not as good quality. And then if you kind of want middle of the road, these are Iron Bull Strength ankle straps. These are on sale for $7.77 and they have a lot of color options. So good middle of the road option for solid ankle straps at different colors and at $7.77. So those are going to be all the accessories. Let's move on to more weights and equipment. All right, moving on, we have this Woot deal. It is a Hulk Fit flat bench at $60. You might think that's a lot, but this is a really high quality bench. It claims to be 11 gauge steel, which is super solid for a flat bench. So you can get like a cheaper flat bench for like $40, but it's not going to be as strong of steel as this one. So a solid, just good quality flat bench at $60. All right, moving on to some weights. We have this 35-pound set at $26. So like I say in all my deal videos, we look for $1 a pound in weights. So if it beats that, then I would consider buying that, and I would consider that a good deal. So $26 being less than 35, this is a solid deal for 35 pounds of weights. So these are like smaller weights, so 2.5, 5 pound, and 10 pound. Here we have the cap single barbell, no, single weight plate, 45-pound weight plate for $40. So solid deal on 45-pound weight plates. That's like the most common weight plate, so you can get a bunch of these if you need. And then here we have an even better deal for deep dish weight plates. 15% off, and you get a set of them for $88.88. So after the 15% off, that's a pretty solid deal, especially for deep dish plates. These are FitVid, so like a super budget brand, but I mean, weight is weight. So if you want deep dish plates or you just want any kind of weight, this is solid. This is a killer deal for bumper plates. We have a 45-pound pair for $64. Super solid deal on these bumper plates, like really, really good. Like if you want bumper plates at all and you don't really care the quality, these are gonna suffice, and these are super cheap. Like a lot of times you're getting a single 45-pound bumper plate for $64, but this is a pair of them, so you get two. So solid deal on that. This is a Signature Fitness. This is for a belt squat at $36, and it's a flash deal. So that's a really good price if you kind of just want to try belt squatting. This should fit 2x2 and 3x3 racks. So if it's both sizes, honestly, I probably wouldn't recommend this. This is good if like you just want to try belt squatting for the first time and you just want something cheap to see if you kind of like it. The problem with these is it's a little short for what I would like for a belt squat. And now with the fringe mammoth belt squat, like a lot of companies are copying that design, and I think in a few years the cheaper budget belt squat attachments are going to be a lot better than this, which is kind of what's been sold for the past few years. In the future, like the next year or so, I think a lot better belt squats are going to be on the market. So I would just wait if you want a better, cheaper belt squat. This is the Spark Seated Row. It looks like a pretty solid machine for $210. Lowest price in the past 30 days. It has nicer grips on it, and it's only $200. So if you have room for this and you wanted something like this, honestly, a solid deal for a home gym seated row machine. It's not going to be commercial quality, but you can't really beat the price, and it looks like it's going to work fine. Looks pretty solid for $210. Not bad at all. And then lastly, I've been looking at wall-mounted power racks because I wanted to put another one in my home gym. So I've just been looking around, and this is the absolute cheapest one I could find. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet, but I figured I'd share it with you guys because this was the cheapest one currently on the market at $130 plus 10% off. It's about $120. And this one's going to be 2x2. I wanted 2x2 to fit my attachments on my rack, which is 2x2, onto this if I were to get this. So if you're looking for the cheapest wall-mounted power rack on the market, this is going to be it at about $120. So that's going to wrap up my home gym deals of June. So if you like this, subscribe because I come out with one of these videos every month. And if you want to be the first ones to get the deals, you got to be subscribed. And next week is Home Gym Con, so hopefully I'll see a lot of you guys there and talk to you about home gym equipment and just home gym life. So thank you. This is Frugal Home Gym, and I'm out.